It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer, and you might hear a slight sad tone in my introduction to this video, and that's because we are drinking the last beer from wonderful Trav's box that he decided to send from Australia. We've had some great beer, great lager. Some of the lagers from Deeds were great. And we had a couple of stouts in it as well. The Cooper's Vintage Ale 2023, absolutely fantastic. And of course, 3 packs of jerky from Mike's Beef Jerky, the original, the black pepper and the chili, which was all absolutely fantastic. But I think I've saved probably the most interesting beer until last. It's a Tom Yum beer. So it's like a Chinese style soup of a sour beer. It's 4.2% ABV. It's by Frexi Brewing, exotic craft beer, and it's a spicy, salted sour. A spicy, salted sour. Every now and again, you get these beers. Some breweries will chuck some chili in there. Some breweries will put some... I had one from... I had a chili beer from an American brewery, and it burnt my throat all the way down. It was like... all the way down. And I'm kind of hoping for spice, a saltedness, and then a real sourness from this beer. So let's get it out into a glass and see what we get. A little bit of smoke on the can opening. Beer in the glass. That's a very promising sign. A very rigorous pour with a sour beer, and then that head that dissipates very quickly. That's a very promising sign that this is going to be a real sour beer. Good levels of carbonation on the beer then. It's kind of slightly hazy, light amber in colour. Let's get the aroma. Oh, yeah. Lime pickle, salt with lime pickle, a sort of like a vinaigrette kind of aroma going on. A little bit of lemon maybe. I'm not necessarily picking up any of that spice, but that will probably come through in the flavour in terms of the tasting of the beer. So I'm not going to put this off anymore. Let's get into this one. Cheers, everybody. Oh. Oh. Stone the crows on a beer. Really refreshing. 4.2% ABV. Oh. Really refreshing beer. Oh, the chili is just, oh, it's beautiful. I love it. I talked earlier on, it was a famous American brewery. I can't remember the name of the brewery now. But a big kind of like famous, you know, like a craft brewery in America. Oh, they got bought out by somebody. They're probably millionaires now, the brewery owners. Oh, I can't think of the damn name of the brewery. Anyway, they produced a chili beer that like caught fire to your throat. This is like, you definitely get that heat. You definitely get that chili heat in the throat, which I'm loving. I'm loving it. But at the same time, it's really refreshing. It's like gooseberry flavours coming through, there's lime flavours coming through. It's really quite sour. There's a lovely sourness coming through. So you're not only getting like this hit of sourness in your face, but you're getting some saltiness as well. You're getting that, oh, that chili burn. That chili burn is fantastic. This beer would be nothing. Because of course, Tom Yum is like spicy soup, isn't it? It would really be nothing without, you know, wouldn't be able to call it Tom Yum beer, would you, without the spice. And that spice is just, it starts, you know, the back of you know when you get swollen glands? It starts there. Nothing in the mouth, no real spice in the mouth whatsoever. You can just feel that liquid burn, that liquid chili spice making its way down the throat into the pit of the stomach. It's really quite nice. I like interesting beers. I probably wouldn't want to drink 4 pints of this or 4 cans of this for that matter, but I don't think that's why this brewery, Frexi Brewing Company, have decided to brew the beer. They've decided to brew the beer obviously to get their name out there, that goes without saying, but also for a bit of fun. For a bit of fun. I reckon I'll be able to tell a story on this. I reckon the brewers went out for a meal one night in an Asian style restaurant, and one of them, or maybe 2 of them, or maybe 3 of them, ordered Tom Yum soup. And I reckon they were eating their Tom Yum soup, and I reckon they were wondering, can we make a beer out of it? Can we make something similar with beer? And of course, that's where the idea is born. I don't think you sit in the brewery without trying things like Tom Yum soup, having that brainwave moment. I don't think they just crop up in a brewery meeting room discussing recipes and what and how to brew it. These things are like, they're written on the back of a beer mat whilst you're in the restaurant. Tom Yum beer. And then you pick up the beer mat Monday morning when you're back in work and you go, yeah, why not? Let's have a go at it. 375 milliliter can, proudly independent, exotic craft beer from Australia, Frexi Brewing, Hazel Avenue, Dandenong, Victoria. Might have been, this was either sent to me by Trav, or it might have even been sent to me by Mick. This one might have been Mick, because I know Mick lives in the Victoria part of Australia, and I know Trav lives in another part of Australia. New South Wales area, I think, isn't it? I don't know. I don't know my Victorias to my New South Wales. If I got it wrong, and if I've upset anyone, I do apologise. But my rating for this beer, I think it's fantastic. I think it's fun. I think it's interesting. The burn is grabbing my throat and I love it. yeah, 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom. Cheers.